What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction was filmed as a part of my monthly live stream for my Patreons. What that basically means for all of you in YouTube land is two things. Number one, you may see some cuts and some edits during this video. I want you all to know that is not where you've missed out on any part of the reaction. The video has not been unpaused while those cuts have happened. All that's happened in those moments is I've taken a moment to engage and chat with the live chat to keep the party going, to have the absolute blast that we always have. But as for the actual main reaction, you'll have not missed out on anything. You will still get the full reaction right here as always. The second thing that it does mean is the fact that you could have got access to this reaction a lot sooner. I release all of these live stream reactions to my Patreons on the Stag tier and above, and to my YouTube members on the Stag/Doe tier. They are basically same price, but if you sign up over on the Patreon, you also get access to all the TV show reactions I've done. So check me out on Patreon if you want access to these kind of reactions a lot sooner than what they come to YouTube, as well as a back catalog of a whole bunch of other reactions, including some Christmas ones that didn't get to come out at Christmas time. There's a whole bunch of stuff up there. And like I said, if you sign up on Patreon, you get all the TV show reactions as well. So check that out. But for now, we are going to get into this reaction. I had an absolute blast filming it, as I always do, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
The choice, the creative choice to take this song, take Sound of Silence, and do what should have been in everyone's brain and in my brain the most obvious thing, and yet I never expected it to do it. Number one, he just starts off with that long beat of silence, and I didn't even, when the video started playing at the start of distraction, I'd be like, no, stop, don't start playing yet, I'm not ready. I hadn't even picked up on the long beat of silence the first time when that happened. That is such a smart move. And then instead of it being any music or any instruments, it's just going to be his voice. And then the only thing accompanying him is that silence. That is so damn clever to do, and just makes those bass notes hit so much harder and send ripples through my entire body. This is going to be incredible. This is already going to be absolutely freaking incredible. That beat of silence, it just goes on a bit too long.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left the seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
Yo, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's an exact name, okay, for what he's doing here. Because obviously it's a cappella. It is, you know, music, like singing unaccompanied by music. It is just his voice. But the choice so far to have it just be the lyrics and like multiple, like he's layered his voice multiple times singing those lyrics, but there's no ooze, there's literally nothing but the words in this so far. And like I said, the choice to be using the silence as the key thing that's in this, utilizing the lack of sound as the main thing that you focus on, so it just the voice hits you so much more, is incredible. I don't know if there's an actual technical term for like songs that are, yes, they are a cappella, but they're also just vocals. I'm not sure if there is, but if there is, I love it. It is absolutely incredible because this song specifically hits so much harder that way. Like if you want to drive home the lyrics of this song, nothing is going to make it hit harder than what Tommy P just did here, and especially when you have it starts off with just that really bassy sound, but then all the other voices come in and all those different ranges come in. It makes it hit so freaking right. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous and such an incredible interpretation. And we're only a minute into. We've only just gotten through the little intro section and already my socks are blown off. I can't wait to hear the rest of this.
Of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone. Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. My eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence.
Another thing that's incredible about this version that's really, really impressive with a song that, like, maybe it wasn't covered a lot originally, but I feel like in recent years, this song has exploded with popularity and has had a lot of people cover it and has found kind of a new life. And the thing that's so impressive with the way that Tommy's doing this is he's not doing anyone else's version of this. He's not doing the Simon and Garfunkel version. He's not doing the Disturbed version. Taking aside the fact that it's a cappella and that he's done his own thing with it, with utilizing the silence, like I said before, taking all that aside, just the sheer kind of tempo that he's singing it at, the way that he's bending some of the words and things like that, everything about it feels completely unique and fresh to his version. None of it feels like I can sit there and go, he's drawn inspiration from this version there or that version there. It is completely, he has taken this song and done his complete own build with it, which is so freaking impressive. And I love it so, so much.
Of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more.
Always coming in with those dirty notes now. Yo, I know I just paused this man, but then he came in with the note that he hit first, knocked me in the chest, and then he followed it up with like just runs for days. But that first note was just gorgeous, and then the note on, I think it was the word more possibly towards the end there, absolutely incredible.
And in the naked light I saw.
The note on light was stunning enough and already got me shook. And then he hits the big hold on saw. Absolutely phenomenal.
I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening.
I love what he did there. The choice there to have it be people talking without hearing, and then the loud ahs and oohs drop down to something smaller for the like it would just drives home and punctuates that feeling of yes, there's sound, but no one's actually really listening. No one's actually hearing the words. The thing that's blowing me away about this as well is even before that section, when the oohs and ahs are in there, he still manages to keep that same thing that he had at the very start where there was nothing, where each time he stops singing those main lines, it still feels like something is dropped. Like like he's still carrying. So one of the people in the chat, I can't remember who it was now. Sorry guys, that's how much this is messing with my head. But someone in the chat mentioned that he's accompanied by the void in this one. Perfect way of putting it, because each time that he, even with the oohs and the ahs, and because there's that reverb on them, every time he stops singing the main part of it, it feels like it's just boom, a void, nothing. Everything drops off and you're in that silence again. And then he comes in with the next line. And to do that while there's still all those oohs and ahs going on is so freaking impressive. Absolutely so impressive. Oh my gosh.
1,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening.
See, I thought it dropped off earlier than that, but it doesn't. It's not until people's the first part he goes through, but it's on the without that it all drops away, and then the listening is just in that kind of reverb, which is so cool.
People hearing without listening. People writing songs. Their voices never share, and no one dares disturb the sound of silence. Fool.
Excuse you. You already had me pausing. What was that? In the sir. I I was already wanting to talk about the fact that the genius thing about this is because it's a cappella, he can really stretch out some of those lines, some of those beats, and some of those moments, and just have it be so much more. You have time to breathe with it more than you do in the other versions of this song, where it's like he'll hold a note for longer than you expect it to be, and it's so cool. But then what was that bass that came through there?
Disturb the sound of silence. Fool said,
Come on.
you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you.
I love the choice there in that full said I section, that the backing vocals that he did there. I don't know what it felt like for your, but the way it was over and over, it felt like it was some kind of a like siren or a warning alarm, and that works so well for that part of the song, because it is when he's saying, "You're being fools, can't you see how like you need to stop this?" But the fact that it was like that's when the kind of main character of the lyrics is giving his warning, and it's like the blah 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 noise from the backing vocals. That was such a cool choice to make there.
That I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops fell.
I'm sorry, I need to go back there. I don't know if we went the wrong way there or what the deal was there, but maybe I went back too far. I don't care. Either way, I'm going back because I don't know if I went in the wrong direction there, and I don't want to have missed anything. I was going back for that siren bit, so I either went back too far or not far enough.
Hear my words that
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's before this.
you do not know.
Yeah.
Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops fell and echoed in wells of silence. And the
Do not go into that bass voice right now, sir. Okay, what I was gonna say is, again, every single choice that Tomi is making through this song and through this arrangement, it's like he's making them specifically to suit the story of the song, the lyrics of the song, and what is needed for the song. Because the fact that he goes into that really high, soft, kind of airy voice during the part about his my word, like to where he's talking about the fact his words were just shouted out into the void, like my words like silent raindrops fell, like no one was listening, no one heard my warning. And the fact that that went into such a kind of high, soft, almost like floating away type of voice compared to the rest of it, which had a little bit more grounding, a little bit more chest, is so well done. But now you're gonna come through with those bass lines. You're just gonna attack us, okay? You're just gonna attack us. Cool. I'm not ready for that.
And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the suns flashed out each morning in the words that it was for me. And the signs and the words of the prophets are written on a somewhere and someday
Oh, come on.
and whispered in a sound.
I I do my best. I do my best to have language on this channel that is completely appropriate for G-rated audiences. I try to keep things innocent with what comes out of my mouth. What the shit was that? What what was that? That broke. What? I need to hear that. No one should be able to make a noise like that. I need to hear that again. I didn't go back far enough. I need to go back. I need to hear it properly. A part of me wants to say that that's not even a bass note. My man just growled. My man just growled at me. But the simple fact of the matter is, yes, it started off as just a growl, but then he's going to bend that back up into a note because it started off as just like you heard, I can't do that. It started off as just, and then it went from and up into a bass note. No human being should be able to do that. I'm hitting myself with my fan. Put it down before you hurt yourself. What even? Everything about that song, the arrangement of that song, the thought that he put into every part of that was mind melting. And then you're going to finish it off with a personal attack on the souls of every person listening. I'm sure people have been hospitalized listening to this song. I almost was. This was incredible. Oh my god. This was nuts. Thank you so much for watching that reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please check out the original video. It will be linked in the description. Give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to the original artist. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe to me because it helps out the channel so much. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see on the channel because I'm always reading the comments and always listening, and it means the absolute world to me. Check me out over on Patreon, where I run weekly polls for the reactions that I do. I also do weekly TV show reactions, monthly movie reactions, a monthly live stream, and the highest tier you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. Not to mention, as I said at the beginning, all of these videos are released in advance to my Patreon and my YouTube members, so check out those features. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.